What do you feel when you hear the word debt? For most people, it isn't a number. It's a sensation, pressure, anxiety, messages from the bank, a salary that disappears before the month even begins. Debt feels like suffocation, like something chasing you. And that fear is not irrational. Debt has destroyed lives. It has broken families, damaged health, and trapped generations. But here is the part almost no one tells you. Debt itself is not the enemy. The enemy is using debt without understanding what it actually is. Because debt is just a tool, and like any tool, it can prepare a meal or cause serious damage. From a young age, we are taught the same warnings. Live within your means. Debt is humiliation by day and worry by night. And this advice is absolutely correct for most people. Not because debt is always bad, but because most people only ever use one type of it. They borrow emotionally. They borrow to consume. They borrow without a strategy. So naturally, debt ruins them. But the wealthy do not fear debt. They do not avoid it. They select it carefully. That difference changes everything. There are two types of debt that matter. One type quietly makes you poorer. The other can build your future. Bad debt is borrowed money used to buy something that shrinks in value or disappears entirely. You pay today's money plus tomorrow's interest for yesterday's pleasure. This type of debt spreads because humans are wired for instant gratification. Buy now, pay later. Your brain values the present and ignores the future. Economists call this present bias. Imagine someone earning $10,000 a month. They see a luxury item priced at $15,000. Too expensive until installments appear. With interest, they end up paying nearly $20,000. A year later, the item is worth a fraction of that. They didn't just lose money. They lost flexibility, time, and opportunity. The same logic applies to new cars. The moment a new car leaves the showroom, its value starts falling. Yet people borrow money at interest to guarantee that loss. Bad debt often feels harmless at first. That is why it is so dangerous. Good debt works in the opposite direction. Good debt is borrowed money used to acquire an asset. An asset either grows in value, generates income, or both. Good debt allows you to control something valuable before you could afford it outright. It accelerates time. This is how scale is built. Consider real estate. You may have $200,000 available, but the property costs $1 million. By borrowing the difference, you control the full asset. If prices rise, your equity multiplies. If rental income exceeds the loan payment, the asset pays for itself. Time starts working in your favor instead of against you. The same logic applies to investing in yourself. Borrowing to acquire a skill or qualification that significantly increases your income is not a burden. It permanently raises your earning capacity. That is one of the highest quality uses of debt. Wealthy individuals understand this deeply. They do not sell assets to fund their lifestyle. They borrow against them. Selling triggers taxes. Borrowing does not. Their assets continue compounding while debt is managed quietly over time. This is not a loophole. It is how the system is designed. Before taking any debt, ask yourself a few simple questions. Am I buying something that stays or something that disappears? Will its value grow or shrink? Will it generate income? Is the expected return higher than the cost of borrowing? And what is my backup plan if this fails? If most answers are negative, walk away. Debt does not ruin people. Unexamined debt does. Your mission is simple. Eliminate bad debt. Learn to use good debt carefully. Tell me in the comments, is your debt draining your future or building it?